Are you one of those people like me that have recently have a lot of struggle trying to let go of control, trust in the universe, surrender, and just trust, surrender. Let go of expectations, let go of everything that is not important in your life, and just trust, surrender. Are you one of those people that are going through this process? That you think that you are making it and you are trusting everything is fine and you don't care about many other things anymore, and you just trust and focus on the present and relax. But then something happens, or sometimes one day you feel not that good and you feel like, oh my God, what's going on? I thought it was fine. And you have to remind yourself that you are in that process, that it's normal to be on an ongoing process and it's not linear. Are you one of those people? Because if you are one of those, I want to let you know that you are not the only one. Do not give up. Don't feel weird. Don't feel bad because you are not just trusting and surrendering every time, every single day, every single minute of your life. Hi, I'm Leslie, and I've been through a journey of overcoming challenges such as anxiety, getting through divorce, unemployment, and many other challenges while adapting to any country like Germany in my case. I want to share my experiences with you because I know how it feels like to struggle with no hope. But I know that perseverance, patience, and love are key. And I'm here to show you that it's possible to overcome these challenges. Especially today, I want to talk about my process of trusting and surrendering. It's something I have talked about in one of my very first videos about self-development. And I want to talk about it again because I want to make a record about my process, and all those people, to all of you, let you know if you're going through this process as well. Let you know that it's okay when you feel lost sometimes, when you think like, oh, maybe it's not that easy and I need to trust again, and I thought it was just like one thing in life that I have to do and once in a lifetime that I had to surrender and it would work. And sometimes you might be like, okay, I need to go through this again. I need to remind myself that it's a process. So that's why I want to talk about it, because I want to share my experience with you, how it's been this learning journey for me. Personal experience of just like learning how to trust in the universe, in my life, really know that everything is fine, everything's gonna be okay, because it is, and how every time it just gets better and better. So if you're one of those people going through that situation, please listen to my message. I'm sure you have a lot to share as well, and you can identify and resonate with my story as well, because I know I'm not the only one. And it's very nice to know that other people are going through this situation again, and that it's okay, it's normal. And the more you share those experiences, the better it's gonna be for you, for myself, of course, and then for many other people who might get benefit of that as well. I also talk about this now because I would love to talk about this 1 year from now, maybe 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and see how the process has been, how every time it just gets better and better, what new tools I have learned, which progress I made, which new learnings I had gathered. So that's something I'm very happy to share with you today. So as a reminder, or just for the ones of you who have not seen my first videos, I have talked a lot about overcoming challenges in Germany, how my life here has been during my time of unemployment, how I felt like a failure, how I went through divorce in my years after my divorce. It's been one of the most difficult times in my whole life. The same with unemployment here in Germany. Those have been like difficult times in my life. And after I have lived all of that, all of those challenges, I have been through a process of learning so many things, of self-development, learning how to improve myself, how to grow myself. And one of those things I have learned, especially after my divorce more than 2 years ago, was how to surrender, how important it is to realize that everything is fine, that everything is okay. And I had to really improve that and work on that because I was having a lot of anxiety. I was going through many problems, and I was really like in this survival mode the whole time, and I was trying to fix something and control my situation and have my agenda written every single day, and today I got this, tomorrow I got this, and then every day I had to do something, and I could not be alone by myself, not even 5 minutes, because even those 5 minutes I would feel crazy, I would feel like out of place, lost, and I would feel so uncomfortable. Why? Because I was in this survival mode, and I had to be doing something the whole time. I wanted to escape my reality, like I talked in my previous video, right? So that was part of my experience after my divorce, and that's why I started to take this process of learning how to surrender. I learned a lot about that, about how important it is to know that it's okay, that you have to be grateful, and that life is actually fine. It was a whole reflection process, and back then I realized about it, and I was like, yeah, I got divorced, but I'm fine. I'm here in Germany, and my family is in Colombia, but still everything is fine. I could get a job. I can speak the language very well, not perfectly native level, but I can deal and handle everything in German. I can do many things, and it's fine. I have friends that support me. I have a small community here, like many Colombian people also that support me, and they're great people. It's amazing. Also international friends as well, German friends as well. Life is so good, so good. And the more I realized about this, the more grateful I was about this, the better it was for me, the better I would feel. But that's something that I learned, and I have been learning. In one of the videos that I talk about this, about surrendering, I really talk about how this helped me feel better, helped me enjoy my life. But I had to think about it now, like a few months later again, because I wanted to check how the progress has been. And I also started to feel sometimes like, now how it's gonna be. Like, I'm going through so many challenges, through breakthroughs in my life. I have been changing many things. I'm gonna get a new job the next month, so I'm very happy, very excited about it. I also had to change other few things. Someone I was dating with just didn't work anymore, so I'm really liking the journey to be and focus just on myself by now. That's the decision I made. Also want to get a new job, and I know that's not going to be the job I want forever. I want to find a way not to need a 9-to-5 job, or not be dependent on a job to receive an income, to receive money, to make money. I want to be financially free, and I want to find out the way to do that. That's something I decided this year, 100% sure, because I do not want to depend on a job, 9-to-5 job anymore. I don't want to work and do stuff for other people about things that I do not care about. I want to do what I love, and that's something I decided this year, 100%, and I made my decision about it. So because of that decision, I've been through, like, you start hesitating a bit. There's many things going on in your head, and if it's happened to you as well, many things are changing in your life as well. Like, it always happens, right? It's a roller coaster, so it goes up and down the whole time. So when you start feeling uncomfortable again and you want to change and do many things, you start hesitating a little bit as well. You're like, okay, is it what I'm doing? Is it right? Is the right way to do things? Is it okay? Is that gonna be okay if I do this, or things are gonna be crazy, or things are not gonna work out, or what's gonna happen? And you kind of start to worry a little bit. Thank God, because I have been through all of this self-development and trusting, surrendering, grateful, all of this process, then I take it a lot better, and I do not freak out. Many years ago I would be completely lost, but now I'm very calm actually. But still, you start worrying and thinking a bit too much, more than what's needed. And that's why I had to think about trusting again, how important that is, and to remind myself that everything is fine. If you're in a situation like that again, when you are feeling a bit anxious again, or worried, or a bit hesitating about what you're doing, you're not sure if if it's the right way to do things, or if it's that thing what you have to do. It's normal, it's okay, and it's fine. I want to remind you, it's okay. Even though you were fine before and you know what surrender is and letting go is, it's normal to have these feelings again. And that shows actually that we are growing, that we are in a path where we are prepared. Now we are prepared and we know what to do. We know that we should trust and that everything is fine. That's like another test we got in our lives, and that's how I'm taking that situation right now. So if you're going through that situation, listen to me, because you're not the only one. You are not the only one. And it'd be great to really think about this, talk about this in a few months from now, maybe 6 months from now, 1 year from now, and see how the situation goes. Well, I'm gonna be sharing with you my story. So you're gonna be able to be witness of my process, of my journey, and you're gonna come along the way if you want to, of course. And I'm happy to share it with you, because I really want to show you that it's possible and make you feel that you're not alone. You're not alone going through that process. Something very important I want you to remember and take into account if you're going through this uncomfortable situation as well, is that, first of all, it's normal, and it's completely actually a good sign that you feel uncomfortable, that you kind of hesitate a little bit, you have the need that you have to worry or you feel anxious a little bit, and yeah, it feels very, very uncomfortable. It is not like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm just gonna enter a whole new area in my life and I am not anxious about it. No, it's okay. It's okay. So yes, it's uncomfortable, it's sometimes not nice. Sometimes this feeling kind of makes you hesitate if you are in the right direction. Sometimes come like little thoughts to you, like to your mind, saying like, oh, maybe this is not gonna work. I should go back to live just the normal way I was living or I was doing before, because this is not gonna work. It doesn't make sense. Or thinking about telling that or sharing your goals, your dreams, what you're gonna do with some friends or with your family or with special people for you, and worried about what they're gonna say, or maybe what they have said already, like, oh, like this girl is crazy, what is she gonna do, are you sure is that gonna work, or why don't you just keep doing what you're doing, that's too difficult. I never seen anybody who has done it before, so or it's just for different kind of people. I don't know anybody personally face to face who has done it before. So okay, there's many things, like these little voices in your mind that come and bother you, right? And it's okay. It doesn't matter at which stage of your life you're in, even if you have learned a lot before, you have achieved so much before and overcome many challenges already. It's normal that it happens again. Of course, the good news is that you're prepared now. Okay, so the first thing to notice is that, yeah, you are uncomfortable, you feel a bit weird, and it's okay. It usually happens also when you make your decisions, you receive your breakthroughs, and you are about to enter a next step in your life. Like in my case, my job, I wanted a new job and I wanted to change my job, and I didn't want to do it before, or maybe I wanted to, but I was not able to do it because I was so afraid, and I was like, when is going to be the right time for a new job, and I need to make sure that everything's fine, and I need to save money first in case I don't know, whatever, I don't find any other job or whatever, or this business idea doesn't work, or I don't know. I was really worried, and I never made a decision till this year, actually a while ago, not that long ago, but weeks ago. And once I made the decision, I decided, yes, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna get something else. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if I don't get another job right away. I just do not want to waste my time doing that kind of thing. I cannot stand anymore. You feel you don't belong there in that place anymore. So life puts you in that situation because of something. Of course, it's uncomfortable. And the same, it happens with people. Sometimes like people got away from you and you're like, oh my God, but I really miss this person and I wish it could have worked. There's something like with someone I wish could have worked, and a problem I really wanted to help this person with because I know exactly what's going on. But it's not my responsibility to deal with that. That's something I explain in a different video as well. So once I really made the decision and I said, okay, I'll drop it, I know in my heart that the best for me is actually not to be in contact with that person, because this person's energy doesn't bring me anything good. It doesn't contribute anything to my life. If you're gonna try to help or to do something, it's kind of like things get worse and it's just not okay. It doesn't do me any good. It makes you feel anxious or not really happy, not appreciated. So why would I do it? So even if it hurts, if it's uncomfortable, if it's not nice, if you're gonna miss that person, if you are afraid to not have a better job than the one you have, for instance, it's something that you have to do for you, and you should not wait any longer to change it. If you know in your heart that person doesn't do you any good and it's not meant for you, stop it. That's a sign you made the decision. Once you made the decision and you say, okay, it's gonna be uncomfortable, of course. The same with your job. That job is not good to me, but you made the decision. I just let it go. It's good. And so it happened to me. Those are just two examples, but with many other things in life also. So as soon as I made that decision, that person, like something happened, got away, and yeah, it's uncomfortable, but that's the best actually that could ever happen, because that's creating space for something that's a lot better in my life. Also with my job. A new job came like almost immediately, and it's so good. I'm like, wow. Like I was not even looking for something, but I made a decision because I didn't want to stick to that job I didn't like and I was not happy with. And I got something else. I know that it's not gonna be forever, but in the meantime, I think it's just exactly what I need. So as long as I keep moving, I'll figure it out. So when these things happen again, because it's happened before in your life, but you have been through that situation before, it's so nice, because that's what really made me think about this again, right? And just think like, wow, I went through this before, and I know that what I need to do right now is to trust. I know that everything's gonna be fine, yes, with my new job, and then later on trying to find my new business idea and how to make my passive income and all of that stuff. I know that it's gonna work because I have made a decision about it, and it's fine. What could go wrong? That I didn't try and I give up. That could be my ultimate failure. But if I try and if I keep doing things and trying over and over, something's gonna come out of it. And I'm learning to trust, and the more I think about it, it's like, yeah, and I feel it every single day. The same that with that person or friends or people that are not in my life anymore. Yes, that's the way it is, but I know I'm making space for something better in my life that's gonna come, and I'm sure about it, 100% sure. Those little moments of being uncomfortable, of feeling a bit worried or a little bit sad because you're moving on a new stage, those are normal. But when you think about your future and what you're doing right now, that you're actually taking action in this moment, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? If things were fine before, when you were completely lost and everything was a mess, before I was going through anxiety and I was going through divorce, and I also went through unemployment for many years of my life, and still going through all of that and being in a state of mind that was not healthy, was survival mode, was anxious, was terrible. I was not myself. If things were fine after going through all of that, what I'm building right now in my life is good. It's good. It's with good energy. It's with real love. It's with purpose and meaning in my life. Things are gonna get much better because that's what I'm building right now, and I trust in it. I know that it's gonna work because I'm planting the seed right now, and I should trust the process. That's what I'm doing. I know as long as I work, as long as I do what I know I have to do, I trust that it's gonna work. I plant the seed right now, and the time for the reaping is gonna come. And it's so good to feel that way. It's so good to remind yourself about that. And now that you know how the process is, how important trusting is, letting go of expectations and just like trusting, surrendering, like now that you know how that is, now it's better. And you can put it in practice a lot more. It's like every day I try to practice meditation, for instance, and try to think and reflect about my present moment and feel present and feel, okay, now I'm doing something for my future, and I'm planting my seeds right now. That's what I think I'm doing every single day. It's like the action I'm doing right now is good. And this is what is building my life in the next days, the next months, the next years. And as long as this is good, the present, right now, the reap is gonna be good. What could go wrong, right? And it's so good to know about it. It's just like the more you practice it, the more you learn about it, the more you're conscious about it, the better it feels. And it comes more natural to you, right? If you are in a situation, going through a situation like that and having trouble, like trusting again, think about that again, know that it's completely normal, but you realize as well that the more you practice it again, the better and the easier it's gonna be for you to trust again. And yeah, like I said before, one of the most beautiful exercises for me is to think about the present moment and think about what you're doing, everything you're doing in this moment, right now, every single day. Every single day, it's a blessing in your life, and you're building right now. You put a block today, tomorrow you're gonna put the other one, and then the other one, and then the other one, and you're building every single day with the actions you take every day. So it's that important every single day that you do something for your life, that you put a block on your car, on your house, or to your dream, to your construction, to that thing you're building right now. So that's so important that you focus on the present moment. Before, I knew the concept and I was trying to practice it, and yeah, breathing in, breathing out, and trying to do meditations. But the more I have learned about it and practiced it in my life, the more I realize about the actions that you take every single day. It adds up, everything you do. So you start with little things, with just feeling yourself and just listen to your thoughts, to your life, to what your environment tells you and everything, but also what you're doing. You start really shaping your actions according to that. And according to that, you build your present moment. And from your present moment, you build your future as well. You're building it right now. And that's so beautiful. And that makes me feel so good. Even if it felt uncomfortable before, every time I feel a bit like worried or I try to hesitate a little bit, you know what, I just do something, start taking action again. I start like working on my project, working on my ebook, on stuff that I want to do, and I try to work on that every single day, because every single day I know every little thing that I do that gives me more motivation, that gives me more certainty that things are good, that I'm doing the right things, I'm on the right path, and it's gonna be good for the future as well. So that's something I want to motivate you to do. Please just do not feel bad, but instead of keep feeling bad or keep feeling uncomfortable, just keep doing something in the present moment that really makes you feel you're contributing to your goals, to that dream you want to make, that it's going to bring you farther in life, to your meaning and purpose in your life. As long as you do something of that every single day, the more you do it, the more it's going to become the core of your life, and the better it's going to be. And there's no way that could go wrong, that anything could go wrong. Why? What could go wrong? You're doing everything you can, and it feels fine, it feels good. Do it. It just feels so amazing. And that way, that's the exercise, the practice that I do, and I have keep like doing more and more every single day. And that way I have learned, and I'm learning still, to trust even more, to realize that it doesn't matter if I don't see results right now. It doesn't matter if I have 20 subscribers on my new brand channel, or if something with my book does not work right away. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And I'm planting the seed right now, and I just have to trust and wait that the reap is gonna come. The time to get the fruit, or to get that what you put so much effort on, it's gonna come as well. And as long as what you do comes from your heart and makes you feel happy. That's what matters. That's what really matters. Enjoy every single moment. Enjoy what you do. That's what matters. And that's why you have to trust. If that thing you're doing right now makes you feel anxious, or it's something you want to do for your future, but you're very stressed out about it, or you don't feel okay, or you're like, I don't know, something is not right, think about what that is. Because there might be something you're doing that is not right, or maybe you are doing something because of someone else, or because you have to, but it's not really something that comes from your heart, and that's why you're not feeling quite in the mood of surrendering, of trusting. So think about it very well, because it really is important that it feels good, that it feels natural, that it feels authentic to you, and that you do it every single day. So yes, remember that it's uncomfortable and it's an ongoing process, but the more you practice it, the more you're better at it. Remember that you are prepared, right? And keep in practice to focus on your present, do that thing that you like doing and love doing every single day. That exercise, I think, is key. It really is what keeps me moving when I start to hesitate a little bit, or feel worried, or to start overthinking. I start taking action, doing what I love, and I feel good again. I feel good again. So that's what you have to do. And be prepared for more things like this, because if you're growing, like I said, it's not a linear process. It's not like you're learning and you're growing and it's gonna be like this. No, it's like it goes and there's things you have to learn, and then something like, okay, you have to change and adjust again. So expect for more moments of feeling this way, because it's normal, like it happens. But the good thing is every time you're more prepared for that. Every time you're gonna just like be able to handle the situation a lot easier, to learn more tools, maybe to develop a strategy for yourself so it works better. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I'm doing that for myself. I'm realizing about that by myself and for myself, and it's so beautiful. Hope you do that for you as well. And if you have done it, if you have your strategy, please write it down. I would love to know what that is, so we can learn from each other. What is it that you do? I share with you my experience, my practice exercise for every day. So if you have something to share as well, that'd be awesome, just to learn from you as well. Remember also that every time we have a setback, or we have a problem, or we feel a bit worried, or we see something challenging, an obstacle in our life, remember that it's an opportunity for growth, to learn something else, to get better. So also try to get the learning from that situation. What is it that I'm learning? What is it from my job situation right now that I have to say no, and just don't keep doing things that I'm not happy with? I have to say yes to myself and no to other things. What's the real learning in your life? There's the small learnings you have to take from all those things that happen in your life. And finally, just remind yourself that if you're going through that, and if you're prepared and you know how to handle the situation, because you know that you're prepared for that, you know how to do it, and it's just like an opportunity to do it better. Be happy about it, because then you are on the right track. You are on the right track. It's amazing. You are learning, you are growing, you are moving forward. You are not stuck in life, and that's awesome. That's awesome. So please enjoy it. I really hope you can make use of the exercise I explained. If not, hope that you have your own strategy. Remember that anyways, focusing on the present moment is very important, and the action you take every single day, as long as you do it with love, with purpose, with all your heart, and you know it's right, it feels right, it's fine. There's nothing that can go wrong that way. You are on the right track. And well, let's see. I'm curious about how life is going to develop in the next couple of months. In 6 months from now, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm curious about how that's going to be. Hope you can share your stories with me as well. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of success stories for you as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love, all of success for you, all of the learnings you can get from your journey as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.